Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Callie. This is my channel. It's very random. This is my third take of a video, so I have no idea still what I'm gonna say. But if you're into suspense, if you're into random things like me and what's gonna come out of my mouth, make sure you hit that subscribe button, all right? So, topics that were on my mind for tonight had to do with update, broken collarbone, right? Second was kids, man. Kids are so fun. And third, I thought maybe I would talk about my accident a little bit, but I don't want to do that right now. So, collarbone or kids? Collarbone or kids? Collarbone or kids? Let's go with the collarbone update and then I'll go to the kid. So, yes, let's see how I can. The shadow. You see, it's still very broken. My collarbone is still very broken and it hurts. But I cannot wear that sling all the time, I gotta basically get my posture up. I'm hoping that if I can keep my posture like this, then this bone will just be like go right back in place. I went and saw an orthopedic specialist, but she said I need surgery. Basically, she said, you need surgery. This is so displaced. It's never going to go back into place. And if it does, this, that. And so I was like, okay. I went on Instagram and I typed, hashtag broken collarbone. And I talked to a few people. All of their stories basically was like, yeah, girl, get surgery. And so basically fear kind of was like, moving me for a minute. And I decided to make an appointment. I had it scheduled for today, but then they called me back and they said that they will not accept my insurance. So I called 20 other doctors in the area, and guess what? They will not accept my insurance either. So yeah, they say, we don't accept third-party insurance, but then the insurance company says, we're not third-party insurance, we're first-party insurance. And so I'm like, okay, the insurance company says the first party. The doctor's office said they don't accept third party. And I was like, well, it's not third party, it's first party. I'm so confused. And then they're like, well, basically they called me back. They said, okay, insurance won't pay for it. Or no, insurance will pay for it. My adjuster person was like, yeah, we'll pay for it. But the doctor's office said that they will not accept that insurance. And so I need to be self-pay. And I have to basically, well, the lady over the phone, she said, you got to have $1,200 for the surgeon, and then you got to have another $12,000 for the facility. And I was like, oh, okay. Let me pull that out of my hat. I can do that. Okay. And so, making some calls, obviously, if I did have $12,000 laying around, I can't say that I would give it all to some facility to cut me open. I don't know. So then another lady called me and she said, hey, I'm trying to work with the hospital, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, but if you have to pay, can you come up with the money? And I was like, oh, you mean the $14,000 basically? And she said, who told you 14? And I was like, well, it's like 12 for the surgeon and 10 for the, or 12, 10 to 12 for the facility. And she's like, no, it's 22,000 for the facility. And I'm like, what? $22,000 for the facility, not even for the surgeon? What? Isn't that crazy? Like, that's crazy. That's insane to me. Even though it's not coming out of my pocket and insurance would pay for it, I still have a hard time justifying $22,000 for basically they cut it from here to here. They put a plate, they screw the plate in, sew me up, and I'm on my way. The same day, I'm on my way. But $22,000 for a 90-minute surgery, I don't know. It's just crazy. And So basically, I started like just really thinking about why this happened to me, because I was filled, you guys, I was filled with self pity for the first 2 to 3 weeks. I couldn't move. It hurt so bad. I just cried and cried and cried. And I don't cry. I probably cried more in 2 weeks than I have in the last 3 years over just feeling sorry for myself, because of my broken collarbone. And then it started to dawn on me who I am, what I'm doing here. And I was like, oh no. I see what you did, universe. I see what you did. So I'm in the art of healing, right? One of my passions is helping people heal their mental and emotional wounds, right? Physical, I would love, and I really truly know deep in my heart and soul, you can heal physical ailments through mental and emotional, um, you know, self-analysis. You can heal your physical body through mental and emotion self-analysis and pinpointing of what exactly is manifesting physically. All right. But came to my attention when I broke my collarbone that I was not as connected with my own body as I thought I was. And even really, I wasn't then. I knew I wasn't. I teach body communication, and I haven't even been communicating with my own body, because you have a baby and your whole life changes. Like everything changes. Everything changes. And things that used to be really easy become not easy. Like taking care of yourself, even if you weren't used to it, it's pretty easy to do when you don't have a baby. But then when you have a baby and he grows and wants so much attention, which they need, it's just like, how do you have time for yourself when he sleeps? I don't want to do anything. I just want to chill. So yeah, that's where I'm at. But basically, I have to remember that I'm in a body, and this body is alive and conscious, and it's like, hey, remember me. And I'm like, not now, body. And it's like, hey, remember me. And I'm like, not now, body. And it's like, hey, remember me. And I'm like, oh, body, yes, remember you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But now here I am. And so I have to try to communicate with my body and see if I can get my bones to go back in position, right? So this one is sticking upwards, this one is sticking in, and basically they have to go like that. So if I if I hold my shoulder like this, I'm sorry, it's terrible lighting, but see, if I hold my shoulder like this, it goes back into place. So she said it was over 100% displaced. When I find the x-ray, I will do a video with the x-ray, because I would love to hear you guys' advice. But I'm going to try to heal it on my own with the help of my partner. And I'll be letting you guys know how it goes, because I don't know yet how it's going to go. But I know it's going to work. It has to work. Because I'm not yet 30, but I will be 30. I'm young, I'm not ready to. I miss my body now. It's like you don't know what you have until you lose it. And I feel that. And I miss being in my body. I miss the things that I could do. Just basic lifting, lifting, carrying things, doing things, all of it. I, wish I could do that, and I can't, and I miss it. But yeah, so that's the update as far as my collarbone goes. I'll be doing some more videos, trying to figure out what all I am doing. Sometimes I'm just like, turn on the video and I'm like, you know what? No, not today. Not today you will do a video. So it's been like up and down. And I've been feeling a little better. Physically, it doesn't hurt as bad. Only in the morning it hurts really bad from sleeping. And then at night it starts to hurt really bad from just like, going on the day. And like I said, I have a 2-year-old. He doesn't understand, and I don't want to be like, well, I mean, he gets what happened. He'll come up and be like, broke collarbone, and I'll be like, yeah, mommy broke collarbone, but he doesn't understand that it hurts or that I can't do things that I could before do. So Yeah, it's a whole thing anyway. I'm just adjusting to life, and I may just try to like go at the heal it yourself route. And if I can communicate well enough with my body and command or suggest or coax my bone back in place, I'm going to continue with the x-rays and see how it goes. And hopefully we could get her back in place and I'll be on my way. But let me know what you guys think. I'll be seeing y'all soon.